This is the greatest practice hack ever. Kind of part 7 or something. I'm always coming up with good ones. But this is really working. Case in point, today I wasn't going to practice, but I remembered I don't want to break my chain, and I'm going to show you how I'm putting the chain together. Really easy. Get yourself one of these. I'm going to stick it on the wall. I cross off the days I've practiced, and I don't want to break the chain. Now, we don't have any blue tack in the house, which has meant I'm kind of having to work around and use some Velcro. I'm going to put it over here, kind of relatively low down, because in this deep workbook that I've been telling you about on the vlogs, the guy talks about having a shutdown routine, and I reckon if I put this here under these pictures, that I'm going to have to look at it every time I walk out of the room, and I hope that will inspire, make me practice. Let me just bring you over. So, no cheating, it's only myself I'm cheating really. What I'm going to do is mark down my practice days. So, it is October 20th today. I am going to practice as soon as I finish this, but I'm not going to cross it off. Yesterday I did. Okay. So there we go. Start, 3 days done. Cross off the 4th day in a moment, and I want to see I'm aiming for, by this time next year, because I've got out a thing, I'll have like 2.5 months out of sync. But my goal will be to have that completely filled with X's, no matter what. And even if I'm going away, I want to try and practice. Do something, and as a reason I've also put it there, is I have these 3 guys looking down on me, with me obviously, making sure I practice. With that in mind, it's time to practice. I'll be open and honest with you. I'm not really in the mood to practice today. Thursday is supposed to be my day off, but because I went to Google yesterday, which was really good fun, I'm going to do some alto and I'm going to do some like classical practice. So I've got this fantastic piece by John Williams, Escapades from Catch Me If You Can. This piece is, it's like, I've never played it before. I was given it by, I think a student gave it to me. I was just clearing out some old music. The tempo on that, quaver equals 60. One of the things that happened when I first started the vlogs was my my distribution company, they started whacking copyright notices on every one of the videos, even though it's my own work and my own albums, because YouTube has this very clever piece of software that recognises musical footprints, as it were. But what it did is it forced me, and if you watch some of the earlier vlogs, I started having to write original music for the vlog, which was really, really good because it got me back to composing regularly. Now, I've kind of composed slightly outside of my comfort zone, sort of more doing kind of hip-hop based stuff, sampling stuff rather than jazz. But it's been really interesting getting into it. But I wanted to share something with you from the last vlog. Was Monday, so that's like 3 days ago. Anyway, this was from Live in London, which was a live gig I did in 2007. Just using some of the loops from GarageBand. Sometimes I program my own drums. But this here, check out how awesome Lisa's timekeeping is. Okay, this was free, like free time. Turn the drums down a bit. So Lisa is singing this kind of like rubato on the gig. I've done a little bit of cutting, you can see. But her time was amazing, and this is something musicians appreciate other musicians who can play with good time. Why? Well, very few people have a natural good sense of time. Most of us have to work on it. It comes through a lot of listening, through a lot of working with a metronome. And Lisa now lives in Canada, lovely girl, fantastic singer, and I hope that we'll get to work together again soon. But I was just so thrilled when I did that on Monday, today's Thursday, with how good her time feel was. So thank you, Lisa, and keep going. Keep singing, keep going with that sense. It was just amazing, you know, kind of, there was no click track on the gig. She was supposed to do rubato and a time when, you know, I come to it 9 years later. Fantastic. So I'm just about to teach someone in Greece, Nick in Athens, then I'm going to be watching football and boring things. So I reckon around about now is probably a good time to say goodbye. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that practice hack. I hope it helps you. I'm hoping that you will continue to see, you can't see over the top there, you will see many more X's on that calendar over the next few months and hopefully years to come. Thanks a lot.